Welcome back everyone to episode 12 of AI Practitioner Exam Bites. Reviewing the question from the previous episode, asking us to identify which source of ML model would be most appropriate. The answer is C, a hybrid approach using fine-tuning. This is because we can leverage an existing model which can recognize the content of various images and then augment that with our own data set of rare birds through model fine-tuning, which we'll discuss more in a future episode. A and C are incorrect as those models may not be able to identify the niche rare species of birds. B is incorrect as that would not be feasible given the startup has limited time and resources. Alright, today we're diving into how to use machine learning models in production with the exam objective, describe methods to use a model in production. For example, managed API service or self-hosted API. So when it comes to deploying machine learning models in production, you've got two main options, managed API services and self-hosted APIs. Let's start with managed API services. These are cloud-based solutions provided by services like Amazon SageMaker, which handle the infrastructure, scaling, and maintenance for you. You simply upload your model and the service creates an API endpoint which can be queried for inferencing using that model. A great example of this is Amazon SageMaker endpoints, which we talked about briefly in a previous episode. The big advantages of this approach are it's easy to use and set up, it's scalable, and involves less operational overhead. A downside of this approach, though, is you have less control over the underlying infrastructure. Now moving on to the other option, self-hosted APIs. In this case, you are responsible for the entire infrastructure. You deploy your model on your own server, which may be on premises or in cloud, and you are responsible for creating and managing the endpoint yourself. This has the advantage that you pretty much have total control and customization, but the downside is that you're completely responsible for managing that infrastructure and also need the expertise and resources to manage it. A pro tip for all of you though, AWS offers both options. You can use SageMaker for a managed solution or deploy your model to EC2 instances for a self-hosted solution. The decision is up to you and what use case you're implementing. Let's do a quick review question to wrap things up. A data science team has developed a machine learning model for sentiment analysis. They want to deploy this model so that it can be easily accessed by other applications in the company. The team has limited experience and wants to focus on improving the model rather than managing infrastructure. Which deployment method would be most suitable for their needs? Is it A, self-hosted API on EC2 instances? B, containerized deployment using Amazon ECS? C, managed API service using Amazon SageMaker? Or D, on-premises deployment using company servers? As always, put your answer into the comments and we'll review it in the next episode. In the meantime, that's all for this AI Practitioner Exam Bite. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more exam prep tips. See you in the next one.